Welcome to Truths, Proofs, and Firewater Reviews. I'm your host, Lindsey, and this is Jon, risking his liver to discover new whiskeys. We base our reviews on a 25-point scale, 5 for the smell, 10 for the taste, 5 for the finish, and a combined 5 for the bottle and look of the juice. Oh.
See, I'm not a pre-pouring ass.
Oh, you are too. There's videos.
I didn't pour that. And you went for my whiskey.
You're a cork throwing ass, though.
I don't know why you think you can drink my Knob 12.
I'm drinking Knob 12 just to piss Jon off.
And you pre-poured.
Because it's funny. Here's the bottle. I moved it to my barrel because it's mine.
Then go buy me another one.
Okay, deal. Got you. All right, so some interesting things going on in the world of bourbon releases right now.
Yeah, there's been a couple news press releases this week. One on Maker's Mark. What is the... It's not as simple as RC6 like last year. What is it?
No, so this is quote unquote the most makersy Maker's Mark.
That's not what I asked.
Out there.
What's the name? It has like letters and numbers like RC6.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, SE4 X, little x.
Oh, that's just
PR5. It is 110.8 proof.
So instead of last year we were looking for RC6, this year we're looking for SE4 by PR5.
That's literally what I just said.
You said little x.
It is a little x. All the other letters are this big, and it's this big.
So you got any news on it? What are the details?
So it's kind of interesting. I'm kind of interested to see what happens. If you guys are not familiar, Jon and I were not huge Maker's Mark fans. Just the normal Maker's Mark. Nope, not a fan.
I mean, it's okay if I'm just at a restaurant and that's the best they have. But I'd rather not.
Yeah. So we have a little 46 up there that we haven't cracked into, so we haven't tried just their 46.
I hear good things. And they also have a cast strength 46. That's kind of limited.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
Really random, though. We found this at a local liquor store, and Jon asked me to pick it up, so I went and picked it up, and...
Yeah, in the summer of 2020 when it was released, and the fall of 2019.
Yeah. So he was pretty stoked when I came home with it, but we got it, and we really enjoy it. So something a little different. There's a lot of different bourbons and whiskeys out there that Jon and I are just not so keen on, just like the generic bottom shelf stuff. But getting up into the higher, more intricate stuff we really enjoy. So
well, these aren't meant to be just regular whiskeys. These are supposed to be offshoots, and Maker's Mark usually didn't do stuff like this. I mean, they were just Maker's Mark, the original.
Right.
And that's it. And then 46 came along, and then cast strength and private selections, and now they're doing a yearly limited and cast strength 46. And they've really diversified in the past couple of years.
Which I think is only fair. I think if you're going to be making bourbon and you want to stick around.
Yeah, well,
you got to keep up with
Makers
the times.
Sells a ton no matter what. So they don't need it, but... to stay relevant, I guess they needed to.
So we're going off of big fans of Breaking Bourbon. They have really good information. They have really good reviews. Check them out.
They go straight off the press release too. So
this is straight off of the press release. The information that we get out of here is just out of the press releases today. But just some really interesting stuff. If you guys go on there, there's a huge different article on it. But it says, the part that interests me is the 2020 limited release. The company developed 2 all-new oak finishing staves, especially chosen to heighten the vanilla and caramel notes, and Rob Samuel's grandfather sought and found more than 60 years ago. So they're trying to pull back some of those flavors that they got when they first originally started making the bourbon. So they want to, he said... The result is a cast strength bourbon that shares all the smoothness, balance, and approachability of his masterpiece, just all dialed up. So yeah, so they're trying to pull out some different flavor notes and just pretty much ramp them all up so that you're getting a more succulent bourbon. So kind of excited. I really like finding those notes in bourbon. So it's going to be interesting.
What's the proof going to be?
It is 110.8.
That is warmer than this one, I believe.
Yep, that one's
108.2.
So it's going to be interesting. I'm very interested to see kind of what happens with it. And
yeah, I mean,
it says that it's going to go countrywide, so it's not going to be something that's just exclusive to a few.
It's not going to be hard to find, but it's definitely not going to be easy.
Well, yeah, because
I mean, we didn't see it until 8-9 months later, but that just shows how Michigan distribution works. The state's so messed up.
It's terrible. Absolutely terrible.
So, do you have any price that it's going to be? Is it going to be around the $65 again?
It seems to be that they're keeping it. I didn't see anything in there. I don't know if you see anything in there.
I don't know. I didn't read it. You read it.
I didn't see anything in there about the price range, so I'm assuming that that would be a key factor that it's not going to change.
I'm sure it's going to be around the same. People will buy a case of it if they see it, just like all usual. Without the secondary, people still do it, unfortunately. But
what do you do? Well, there you have it. Please like and share us to social media, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to leave a suggestion for our next review. Thanks for watching.